Do you think you'll ever buy a home?
If I go to the bank, I know those people, they won't help me.
Wherever you are in the world, everyone's going through the same thing, a housing crisis. Here in Mozambique, it's so much worse because of two things. One, climate change is destroying the houses that do exist because the East African coastline is really prone to cyclones. And two, the interest rates are over 22%. It's staggering. No one can afford a home.
The biggest problem is not that people are poor, but the problem is the systems.
I'm here to learn how blockchain and NFT technology can help conquer this crisis by allowing investors worldwide to help build affordable and sustainable housing for the developing world. This is the Grand Hotel in Beira, Mozambique. It was once the opulent playground of the Portuguese colonizers who robbed the Africans of their country for over 450 years. Today, it's home to 3,000 squatters. You can see individual families living in each of the hotel rooms. It is the face of the housing crisis here in Mozambique. And over the next 15 years, the population of this city is expected to double. The housing crisis is only going to get worse. I'm looking around town to try and find some locals and to learn how the housing crisis has impacted their lives. So this is the local fish market, and this is how a lot of this community survives. How are you? This is good to eat? It's kind of salty. It's so interesting where all of these people work and where they live is so close. Like, this is the livelihood and the income. The homes are just out the back here. And when a cyclone comes, both are gone. What is happening here?
I'm fixed up engine here.
This is your workshop?
Yes.
It looks like your building survived the cyclone fine.
No, I not survived from cyclone. This is his new house.
If another cyclone comes, do you think this will survive this time?
No. It's not strong.
Hey, bro, what's your name?
My name is Tony.
Tony, Yusuf, nice to meet you, bro. So this is your store? Do you see a future where you would own a home? Do you think you'll ever buy a home?
Yeah, I'm saving little by little, I still have some money to bank account, but it's not that enough, Because if I go to the bank, I know those people, they won't help me,
Let's go and see my house.
I'd love to see your house, man.
Let's go together.
What do you do here?
I'm a workman.
So this is where you live?
Yes, come here.
I can see how this structure will not keep a cyclone away.
It's me that I do this for.
You built this yourself with your own hands?
My hands.
Wow.
This is my family, all of them, these ones. They suffered with the cyclone die.
What does the cyclone look like?
It was very bad. So, in 3 hours of time, everything changed. House is down, everything is full as 4 hours.
Are the government supporting?
Which type of government is going to support me? So I lost my identity card, I lost my passport, everything.
I met so many incredible people here today, and they were all hustling and being incredibly enterprising. But it feels like no matter how hard they try to improve their circumstances, the system is against them. They can't get mortgages, they can't get loans, they can't improve their lives in a fundamental way, no matter how hard they work. And if the system is so stacked against you, you have to change the system. I've heard about an ambitious new development that's aiming to revolutionize affordable housing in Mozambique using blockchain.
Here we will build 150 houses.
150 homes?
Yeah.
And how long does it take to build a home like this?
1 month. 1 month. Here we have
it's so
one
nice
kitchen.
and cool in here.
Yeah, here we have solar energies.
Oh, so this thing is powered by solar?
Yeah.
How many people live here right now?
40 families.
How much is a house like the one bedroom?
$10,000.
$10,000 for a whole house?
Yes. And there we have the hemp house.
Hemp?
Hemp house, yes.
It's really interesting the way you're thinking about different building materials.
This material for me is beautiful, is better because CO2.
Yeah.
When it can expand, this material can.
So this house in itself, out of its very materials, is helping to fight climate change.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the best bit so far.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice to see it from up here because you get to see a community. This kind of housing is definitely revolutionary in the way it's built. But even as cheap as 10K, getting a bank loan is still way out of reach. But developer Richard has found an innovative way to shake up that system. Wow.
How are you?
You can see the whole project from up here.
This is almost half of the entire project.
So I've met people that are earning $200 a month. How much is their repayment on a $10,000 house?
About $100.
About $100.
The biggest problem is not that people are poor, but the problem is the systems, the structures around them.
As a property developer, you need people to get finance.
Yeah. The 10 houses that we first put as showcase, we saw people would come, would send lists and lists to the bank, and the banks would not give them mortgages.
Just think of a mortgage. It assumes a regular income and a regular payment. Now, if you look in not just Mozambique, but I mean, Mozambique's a prime example, that's not how life works. For most of the developing world, income is informal. You're hustling for money because it's not a salary.
But you're still bringing in money.
The problem is it's not visible.
We need a new system. What is that new system?
Well, we're using blockchain. And the whole thing around that is that we're using NFT technology to digitalize that portion of the loan that then makes it liquid and tradable, and then the flows go back to that NFT. So it is a portion of the loan. Your NFT is a portion of a loan into a portfolio of affordable housing. So when Richard wants to sell a new home in his development, Glenn's company funds the loan through the sale of NFTs, cutting out the banks entirely.
So NFTs are a loan for hustle culture.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. If we're going to really address this problem, we have to address it at scale. That means we've got to raise billions of dollars. This is a business opportunity, a significant business opportunity. This is $1 trillion business opportunity.
I've been invited to house number 99 to meet one of the families that live here. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? My name's Yusuf.
My name is Philomena.
Wow, this is your home.
Yes, this is my home.
This is so cute. This is your kitchen. No, my kitchen is not this organized, that's for sure.
Okay. E aqui é aparador.
This is you?
Yes, I am.
Graduation.
Yes, I am nutritionist.
Walking around Filomena's house, I can see firsthand how Casa Real is helping families on the ground. I've now been invited to sit with Filomena and her siblings for a traditional Mozambican meal. Oh, this is so nice.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yes.
How long have you lived in this house?
Vamos já 2 meses.
Oh, you've only been here for 2 months.
Yes.
It feels like you're so much more settled in. You've done all the deco, you're cooking massive feasts. Yeah, I've met so many young Mozambicans, and when I ask them about if they'd ever own a home, they say impossível in Portuguese, impossible.
Possível ter uma casa. Eu ainda tenho uma casa. É uma coisa muito boa. Graças a Deus. É uma bênção estar aqui.
Colonialism, civil wars, and cyclones, this country's been through a lot. Everyone deserves a home. And it's been so interesting to learn how blockchain technology can help finance that. Right now, they're basically houses. They're made of beams and walls. But as they fill up with people, they become full of dreams and love.